Hey guys, it's me back again with another video. Today we are watching season 1 of Xylophonys Origins of Olympus Give Life. I hope you guys enjoy. Like always, Xylophony's channel and this video will be down in the description down below. Please go check them out. And yeah, let's start this out, shall we?
I'm too excited about all this sparring, but I can't just let him go threatening everyone.
Okay, but you can't put yourself in danger. You know the prophecy.
Some more of this dark power. What this dark power is exactly, I don't
Yep. Give it a second.
know to get this magic going.
There we go.
Don't miss the Origins live streams on Friday.
Oh, so I do hope that the video isn't double audioing, like echoing. I know that's been a problem, but I really do want to have these earphones on, so yeah.
Well, I guess that's how things are gonna be now.
What do you mean?
I didn't exactly... Well, one, I didn't want Brick knowing about me being his brother. That was unavoidable, though. And that being the case, I especially didn't want him to know, my hideout, where I live and all that.
Yeah, I...
Thought you were gonna keep that a secret. You seemed pretty okay at keeping secrets before.
Number one, I'm sorry, and...
No. I can't speak today, sorry. Explain. I want in graphic detail of why you told Brick. Especially knowing the prophecy that a brother is going to kill him.
Okay, just... let me explain everything, okay? It's not how it seems.
Alright, I'm listening.
Okay, go.
I wasn't doing this out of malicious intent or anything. I was in the stables with Diavol and he approached me and he threatened me and Diavol and even Jeffrey.
How did he threaten you? Did he... Well, I guess I know how he threatened you, but still, like, Jesus. Isn't that enough thing to, like, get him out?
And he said he wasn't gonna let me leave until I told him who you were, who his brother was. So...
But how would you know, though? You, no offense, you could have said, I have no idea. Right? Because, like, if anything, his brother, right? His brother is hiding. Meaning, like, theoretically speaking, yeah. Sorry, I'm really tired. It's like, what time is it? Well, it's only at 1 p.m. Jesus. But I am very
So, like,
tired.
threatened you, like, with a weapon?
I've been, like, depressed these few days.
yeah, some
That's why I
type
haven't been
of
uploading that
big
much.
axe thing.
Yeah, he has a lot of that.
Normally, stuff like that wouldn't intimidate me, but
Yeah,
I'm
I see.
not exactly strong right now.
Yeah.
Great. Definitely I'm gonna have to deal with him then. No, I wasn't
Don't
too excited
get
about all
yourself-
this sparring, but I can't just let him go threatening everyone.
Okay, but you can't put yourself in danger. You know the prophecy.
I'm not gonna put you in danger to help me, though, or anyone else.
It's...
Maybe
don't
the
think
prophecy's wrong.
Maybe. You did see yourself killing
I don't know.
Austin, so...
I don't know.
Well, he's dead set on sparring me right now anyway. I don't know if having a bunch more people around is a better idea or a worse idea. I figure, he's probably less likely to try anything if there's a bunch of witnesses.
Hopefully. I mean, the way you guys were talking, it seemed like everything was okay. I mean, when after he left the barn, he was so... It seemed like he was mad, and I was scared. That's why I came in with the sword.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Problem is,
Makes sense.
I think he wants to make sure that he's better than me. And
Yeah, he does kind of have that attitude.
with my current track record, he's probably gonna get different ideas and try to make sure of other things. So I'm gonna have to, I don't know, maybe if I just make sure to lose every event from here on out, he won't be threatened. I kind of gave it to him when he suggested he was the stronger one, saying... I could have worded that better, but I told him if that were the... I don't want to pretend he...
Maybe just lay low for now until we figure out something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I don't know what else to do.
But I'm gonna have to spar him at some point, because he... And that's just sparring. I think the sparring's gonna be okay, but what I'm worried about is when I'm sparring him, he's gonna be trying to read my fighting style, and sure, I'll be trying to read his as well. But then maybe he's trying to fake a fighting style, maybe I should try to fake a fighting style, but then...
Okay, maybe just hold off on the sparring then. Maybe just say you're really busy with something and you can't do it.
Yeah, who knows how he'll take that answer. But I guess we'll see.
True. We'll see.
I don't know.
I just don't want him threatening people anymore. I guess if you didn't have the leg situation, you'd be a
little bit better.
Yeah. Leg and wing situation, it's just...
Yeah.
How's that
If we can get your
coming along?
wings back, you'll probably be able to compensate at the very least.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're in the
How's
air,
that
your
going
legs
on
don't
here?
matter, do they?
No, I guess not.
Wait, did you used to use your tail as like a stabilizer or anything like that?
No, I mean...
Turning it one way so you could like soar at a different angle.
No, it's
Because legs don't do that.
Yeah, sorry I'm not talking a lot. I'm really just... There's nothing really going on right now, so I'm literally just paying attention to this. Plus I'm tired, and plus I don't feel the best, so... Yeah, sorry about that.
I'll tell you that much right now. I don't know how much you've done things with the legs so far, but they don't work as stabilizers.
No, trust me, I know
No, they
that
don't.
much, but no, I think I'd be okay even if I just had the wings, but I don't know what's taking them so long.
Yeah, you said you were supposed to be able to regenerate them back, and
That's
well,
what I heard, but there's
all you see
not a
is just the
Yeah.
scars.
Yep. So,
Just scars.
not too sure.
Maybe it's something with this crazy sword of mine. Could
Yep.
have been the reason.
Maybe.
Been trying to learn more about it, but don't see anything specifically about this blade or what it's supposed to be. The inscription on it says it's something to do with Persephone, but I can't find any sword that... I don't know. Research isn't really helping me out all that much.
Yeah.
How can we...
Yeah. I would say the research is probably going to be led, especially if like the sword was created recently. There might not be any like books about it because it was created recently, right? So if it's created recently, then yeah, you might not find anything about it. So yeah, true.
Kickstart your healing process.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Have you been keeping well moisturized? Any healing ointments of sorts?
No, ever
Jumping
since
jacks. Jumping jacks to get those back muscles stretched out every now and then.
I mean, I'm having a hard enough time walking, let alone jumping jacks.
Had you ever done jumping jacks as a snake? I'm curious.
When I'm a snake, I'm not that great at jumping, so I try to avoid it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Like
Touche.
parkour event didn't go exactly.
Oh yeah,
good for
true.
me.
True. Very true.
That is true.
Huh. Maybe some other way of getting your regeneration boosted. More tomb juice. No.
Probably.
No.
Might be some magical item somewhere. Some sort of...
Good walk,
Wait
actually.
a second.
Like a potion or something. I don't know.
Yeah, hold on. This necklace I'm wearing
I have a necklace.
actually might help.
Oh, what do you mean? It's just a necklace, isn't it?
Well, no. It's actually
It's made out of breeze
bodying
blood.
someone's, essence, which in this case gives revitalization and regeneration.
Yep.
You could borrow this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it was from.
Maybe it'll help over time. Because if
Maybe.
your regeneration is stunted, halted right now, it's just might get it started. Here,
Probably.
try it on.
Let's
I
see.
mean, okay. I guess it's worth a shot, right?
Yeah.
It
A couple
probably
fights,
is,
I've
to be
definitely
honest.
felt that thing kicking in. And, well, I don't see any significant scars on myself. So,
Yeah.
True.
might be too late for it. Maybe it'll be exactly what you need.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Just
see over the
depends.
next couple of days or so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully that'll work out.
Thanks
True.
for trying, if anything.
Yeah, of course. Any
Yeah, of
solutions
course.
for the whole tomb juice thing? We could go swimming for sea urchins. It's worked before.
You can go.
No, I think I'm okay on my feet for now. I did have like 4 or 5, so it might take a couple of days.
That's
but,
true. Yeah,
Probably,
mine
yeah.
lasted that long. There's only 1 bottle of it, so.
Yeah. So we'll see, I guess.
We'll see.
and
Although,
just- Huh.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Just the other
What?
time I had the tomb, just it didn't take nearly as long for me to change back, so we'll see. I guess it varies widely.
Yeah.
Likely.
Yeah.
So we're okay, right?
Yeah. It's you're
Yeah.
threatened, so it can't be.
Yeah, she was threatened. I don't think it. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't be mad at people for doing what they gotta do in certain times.
Yeah.
You can't go threatening horses.
Yeah, he's not that great of a guy, your brother.
Yep. I'm starting to put that together.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we'll figure it out. And I'm sure keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on me.
I will.
We'll see. Alright.
Just be safe, okay?
Yep. You have a good night. Or good day.
Don't
whatever time
kill
it is.
the snail.
I wasn't killing a snail. I was just summoning a shadow. It's a snail.
I saw a bow, an arrow. And
Yes, I have a bow. I wasn't going to shoot the snail.
Oh, okay.
Never
Shoot
know
the
with
little
Xylo, to
snail.
be
Named him
honest.
Gary.
Oh, well, that's what I named him.
Huh.
You also named him the exact same name, just completely independently of me.
That snail has some sort of mind manipulation abilities, I bet you. Yeah, goddamn, I'm tired. Ooh. I don't know what to say today. Mostly because I did the Hazbin Hotel song a few Jesus. I did the Hazbin Hotel song a few minutes, like an hour, like a few hours ago. And like I'm just out of it now. Jesus.
Yep. Gary the snail. You know?
Yeah.
That's
Well-
his name, so I
well-
mean it makes sense because that's his name.
True. I'm gonna teach him music lessons though.
So he sings?
Nope. He's gonna play percussion.
Oh.
Percussion.
Alright.
You just
I
wait.
mean-
You just wait.
Okay.
Okay. I'll wait.
Sure.
You might need to wait a little bit. It's gonna take a lot of work, but it'll happen. Shadow,
Alright.
fly.
Fly, Shadow, fly, fly. Well, to be honest, you know what? To be honest, I do believe that Xylo could somehow teach the snail percussion. I'm not gonna lie. I believe that he could.
Sure hope that necklace will help her out. I'm starting to feel pretty guilty about the whole wings.
But you
I'm
did attack
starting to think
yourself.
maybe they just won't grow back. But hey, regeneration's regeneration, right? Even if it is a necklace shaped like a heart filled with Bree's blood. I
Yep.
hope Bree doesn't mind, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We're not exactly on speaking terms right now, so it makes enough sense. Anyway, I have a little bit of sparring to plan for, but perhaps it's best that I don't go through the sparring, you know, without the necklace. You know, I haven't fought without that regeneration on me in a little while. Don't know how much
True.
different it's gonna be. Maybe that's been helping me out quite a bit. Not
Probably.
entirely sure. But everything's looking good in here. I think now
It
it's time to work on a little bit of magic. If I'm not going to be working on the sparring, if there's nothing I can do to help her get her wings back, magic might help. So, of course, we have
Of
talked
course.
about the many ways that I'll be able to manipulate the powers of Hades' shadow.
is. Yeah, probably.
Obviously,
Mostly,
walking through
yeah,
darkness to
kinda.
become invisible or appear somewhere else is a thing.
Most likely, yes.
If you just want to walk into walls, we can be done. But I need to really master the powers of necromancy, and to do that, the answers lie in here. The Necronomicon. Wasn't able to look too far into it before Brick rudely interrupted me. But hopefully we can find some answers here. Here we have our inner domicile.
What the
Hopefully it
fuck?
should be a excellent shrine to Hades and everything he represents. We have a little
So you just carved this out in less than like a week. Made loads of gravestones everywhere. Probably put some bodies in it too. What the
Area
fuck?
over there that Shadow will be able to sleep. A portal to the upper levels of the underworld. And so much more. So much more. I've been harnessing the powers created by those Shoggoths outside because, well, this book tells a lot about them. I put this relic up on the top of one of those, and it was able to give this book a lot of power. However, it doesn't work indoors, so this whole setup completely doesn't work at all. I didn't think that
Of
one
course.
through. So we're
It
gonna have
doesn't
to
work
find somewhere
indoors.
outside to have more of these pillars. And we might need to confront all the Shoggoths out there to help us make more of the pillars, because that seems to be the way to do it. You can't just go tearing down all of them. But, another thing, we have all of this set up over here to get some new things made. And that's done by conducting dark rituals of the Necronomicon. So,
Okay.
let's figure out how to get to the real underworld, how to really harness the powers of undeath. I'm going to need a few things. Now, I believe the first thing I need to make is an energy pedestal. With this, I should be able to harvest power for my book without having to need the entire complicated Shoggoth setup. We just need Corallium pearls, some of these mysterious gems, and more of this monolith stone. Conveniently enough, we
Again, guys, sorry I'm not talking that much. God, I'm tired. Okay, yeah, let's just continue. Let's just do the entire
have
video,
all
fuck
these
it.
things. I've been gathering them. And since this isn't working anyway, we can just tear down this monolith stone and create the pillars with this
Excuse me.
rather than harvesting it from the working pillars outside. So this should be more than enough. Actually, I completely forget the amount, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it should be more than enough. Then we
Probably.
can use this, create one of those
Should be
pedestals.
extras.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
nice and
that's
simple.
enough. Yeah, you have enough.
Just need 7 of those, one of those, and one of those, and we can make an energy pedestal. But the Necronomicon says there's a way I can advance past that by making an overworld energy pedestal, which seems to work anywhere, while this one might be different. So, I've already set up all the ingredients. Raw Corallium gems, some of the raw dark gems, whatever they are. You know, I can't read this language, so we're
raw
kind of just going by pictures
dark
at this
gems.
point.
True.
But
Okay.
let's see if I can infuse this with
Fair enough. That is totally fair in my opinion.
power to siphon dark energies from the overworld.
Oh. Oh no. I don't like that.
It's working.
It is working though.
All the power from those items is going directly into that pedestal, conducting the ritual,
Oh!
and we have it.
Zeus came over, I guess.
Overworld energy pedestal. So this thing seems to have a very large charge on it, and from what
That's
I
nice.
hear, from what the book tells me, if I put this in direct sunlight, I should be able to
It
get
charges?
energy from it. And there's also
Cool.
another one here. If we get a sacrificial altar, we can get an overworld sacrificial altar. Let's see how that's made, because that may be just as useful. Ooh. But it looks like the book does need a certain amount of energy to do that. I've collected some, but it looks like we're not going to have enough to do that machine, or that thing. We could make it rain if we want to with one of these rituals, or we could, an energy container might be very useful to do. But to make that, I would need several energy collectors. Now the energy collectors don't seem completely impossible. That's the pedestal, here's the collector, it'll just take monolith stone and some of those gems. Alright, let's tear this thing down for good. Where's my hammer? Oh, hammer's right here. So all I gotta do is break this thing down. And then that, maybe, just maybe if I harness all these powers, it'll help me with my combat capabilities. I mean, I would assume that the reason myself and Brick are so adept in combat is because death exactly doesn't have much of a hold over us? Maybe? So, that could have something to do with it, or it could be more complicated than that. It could just be because we're both naturally skilled fighters. I don't know. I really don't. But this should be fine. So if we take this, we take some more of these gems, we should be able to make exactly those things we were just looking at. Ooh, and we can make 4 of them. Energy collectors. So we have collectors, we have a pedestal. We're probably gonna need that to some extent.
To be honest, there's nothing really going on this episode. I feel like this one's like way more of a filler episode than like most of the other ones. Like nothing really new is being shown or anything, so that's probably mostly why I'm saying that. To be honest.
And I believe the Necronomicon said we can make energy containers if we use 4 of these collectors. However, I think I might want to use these because, well, I have no idea. Ooh, and if I get one of these, I can make an interdimensional cage.
The fuck?
Fancy, fancy.
Okay.
A overworld energy collector. Oh, I might need this. Okay, yeah, let's make one of these. So we need Darkstone, Corallium, and those gems. I think I have 2 more of each of those on me at the moment before we need to go start grabbing more. So something along these lines, probably this over here. And the ritual, it says... Cobble, cobble, dark, dark. Okay. And... there we go, let's get one of these collectors. Oh, cool, I can actually use these collectors with their values. Come on. Another ritual. Hear the voices.
Who the fuck's
Voices
moaning?
from the other side.
Who the fuck's goggling?
From the underworld.
That's the real question.
Just don't know what voice that is. Alright, we have an overworld energy
The
collector.
goggling, like...
Or not?
Like Jesus.
Wait, do we? We do. Huh. I don't think it worked. We might have not had enough energy left in the Necronomicon. That could make
Probably.
sense.
That
Alright.
makes sense.
Well, we can go set these up and then see if we can gather any more energy. Let's grab some stairs and stuff at the very least, just so we can have an easy path. You know what? Ladders. Ladders are a safer alternative. Do I not have ladders? I have sticks. And let's get some fences, just so I can protect myself a little bit. I feel like there's a whole advanced setup I could get going with here, but we're just going to try the most basic of basics first. I think that sounds like an excellent plan. Alright, so through here. Please be nighttime, please be nighttime. Okay, it is. Not that I think that matters. I actually don't think it matters at all for what I'm trying to do here. But we're going to go up to that pillar over there. Up to the very top. Because that is where I can harness some more of this dark power. What this dark power is exactly, I don't know. For all I know, I might be spending souls to get this magic going. But, you know, all the souls go back to the underworld anyway, so then they return, and there's the whole cycle. As long as this magic exists as it is, I'm not exactly concerned of, you know, overplaying my hand. Alright, so this is here, and then if I have this here, yes, this helps me gather energy through the Necronomicon. Now, how the energy pedestal here works, I don't know. How these energy collectors work, I don't know. Let's see if anything crazy happens here. I assume we're just gonna get energy from this, but I don't know for sure. Oh, I can just put that on this. Ooh. So maybe what can happen is I can gather energy into this pedestal and then place the book onto it, and, well, that could theoretically give me all the energy I need. Ow. Yep. This thing is actually a little cursed. I can't move. Okay. And it does that sometimes. It does that sometimes. I guess the only thing to do now is to see if I can get those Shoggoths to make another thing. I'm gonna have to lure them out and survive. Considering I could barely survive with... Seriously? I could barely survive with the regeneration necklace. This could be a little tough. Could be a little bit tough. But I think it's worth a shot. Because if we can get multiple of those statues, multiple of those pedestals, then we'll be in business.
A lot of
Maybe I should
power.
ask Bree if I can have that statue back. I'm not ready to talk to her yet. Let's just put ourselves in danger first. Okay, so got a bunch of fish in there.
Oh, you actually
We
want
got
to fight
food here.
them?
We
Okay.
got our light source and Shoggoths.
So
Interesting.
go.
It's empty. Huh.
That's very interesting, actually. Yeah.
I didn't like. I don't know what I did. But I have a feeling them being gone has a little something to do with me siphoning all the dark energy from this area. Well, good news and bad news. Good news. We're getting a lot of dark energy. Actually, it's good news and good news. I'm removing dark energy from this area because there's a lot of it. I guess that's the bad news. There's a lot of dark energy in this area. But hey, if I can do my part to eliminate that energy, then all the better. Okay. You know, let's just leave the book up there. It might be gathering material. I don't know. Let's just get out of here. Figure out what's the next step.
He says material, but
I know
energy, in my
the
opinion.
next step is we need to make some sort of key. And the key requires 3 ingredients. 2 of which I've already gathered before conducting these rituals. The 3rd can only be found in here. Uninvited into the underworld.
Interesting.
I can't do it alone. I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need a guide. I'm gonna need lucky blocks.
Yep, thought so. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I could brighten your day a tiny bit. Again, sorry I wasn't talking through most of this video because I was talking over it more than stopping a lot. I'm just supremely tired, I'm not gonna lie. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.